Alright. Hey everybody, Mind Circus here with you. Reason why I'm doing this, been a while since I did one of these videos, is I got asked the same question twice in about an hour. So, thought I'd hit up a quick video here. First the questions, we will run to the notepad mailbag, extremely high tech. And the first question was from Iffy, and she said, how do you manage to make noise look so not messy? Well, the short answer is, I don't use noise. Yay. The next question was from Magica, actually, and she said, MC, if you don't mind me asking, I am dying to know how to get that concrete light effect. Can you tell me how? Yes, I can. And to be clear, this is the effect that we are talking about here. So we'll take a bit of a look, and this is an ad I did for Magica for the Major Arcana dealie. By the way, if you're watching this video and you're not down with Major Arcana, you suck. Alright. Yeah, and the peanut gallery can stop laughing. Alright, so what we have here at this point is, if you look down in the corner here, I've got this little effect that kind of looks like stone going across, or concrete. And really what it is, it's a layer on top of everything. And we'll take a quick look at it right now. If we get rid of that layer, you can see our image is pretty smooth. And then when I put that layer down, we get that effect. So, how's it done becomes the main question. We'll close this. And we'll close this. And we'll start a new file, as usual, 2K by 2K, and we will fill in the black background because chat backgrounds are black. And then what we're going to do is we'll just grab this picture, and I grab this picture because, of course, it's got a killer fucking hat on it. And paste this back down into this layer here, and we'll just adjust the size of this. And there we go. So there's the picture that, say, we want to use for our avatar, and say we're wanting to go ahead and make that effect we were just looking at earlier. What we'll do is we'll grab a texture to put over it, and what I'm using here is just a distressed paper texture. I'll do a little bit of a demo here and a little bit of a different texture over it, but for the moment, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab this, copy it to our clipboard, paste it as a new layer in Paint Shop Pro, and we'll just roughly place that over the image in question. Then what we're going to do is we'll go in, we'll adjust the brightness and contrast on that. Okay, give it some black edges, which will come in handy later down the line. And then what we're going to do is we are going to adjust the hue and saturation, go into our colorize, and set our saturation for 0, and what that'll do is give us true black and white. The next thing that we'll do here is we'll take this layer that we're using, and we will go to our layer blend options, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to set this for hard light. And if we set it for hard light, you can get a good idea of where we're going with that effect. That's kind of giving us the beginning of it. If we play with our opacity on this, absolutely we're going to get what we're looking for there. We can play with our layer blend options a little bit to give this effect a slightly different kind of feel to it. If we go to multiply, again, multiply will give us a different, darker kind of effect given what we're putting over it. So there we go. It starts to look all distressed and kind of sketched out. So we'll go to soft light. We'll take a look at soft light. I really like what soft light does on this particular image, but I guess kind of the point is play with those, particularly those three, hard light, soft light, and multiply, to get the effect that you're looking for, and just play with them until you get where you exactly want to go with it. So overlay works well too, and there we go. It's kind of an easy, and like I say, you know, I am the king of the douchebag trick when it comes to this kind of stuff. We're not using any expensive filters, obviously. We're getting this this kind of play to it. Now, one of the other things you can do with this before we move on real quick is we can actually take this layer that we adjusted to black and white and go ahead and colorize it a little bit. And if we colorize it, and let's just for the sake of argument set this for blue so we can see exactly what we're doing, we start to get some interesting values coming out in the mixture between the two. So Again, that's another little trick we can put in our arsenal for a rainy day when we feel like we're making the same thing over and over and over again. So, there we go. The last thing I just want to show here real quick is let's get rid of this layer that we've been using. So we'll hit delete and go back to our original image, and let's hit up a Google image search, and what we're going to look for is oil brush strokes. We'll set this for an image search, and we'll take it a little bit further here. What we'll do is we'll just we'll make sure that any images that are coming out are of a respectable resolution. Okay. So what we have here is a collection of images of brush strokes on canvas, and this one over here really looks good, so we will view image on this, and this is going to be perfect. When we grab this one, we'll copy it, and again we'll paste it, and we'll go through the same series of steps once we have it placed down over the image that we're going to use as our av. Okay, so adjust our hue and saturation values, we'll colorize, and we'll colorize that to black and white. We'll go in, we'll adjust our brightness and contrast just to give it some definition, and then what we'll do is we'll hit it with a sharpen more filter, not once but twice. We'll adjust our layer blend options down here. We'll put this on soft light, and you'll see pretty much dramatically exactly what that's going to do there. If we set it for hard light, again, we'll get a slightly different effect. May not be as pleasing to the eye, but we're starting to see where that's going, and it does create that kind of nice effect around it. And again, we'll try multiply, and multiply again, giving us the same kind of thing, only it's going to darken it a fair bit more. So really all depends on what we'd like to do. Screen doing a really nice job as well. So, just play with your layer blend options. One of the nice things about using these oil brush strokes, if you find the right image going over it, you can see these chunky bits that come out. If you play with that a little bit, you may get a pretty interesting effect. So, really that's it. Okay? Douchebag trick. Enjoy.